What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today, I want to talk NFL football. I want to talk a little bit about Josh Allen. Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen landed as the third best quarterback in ESPN's 2024 top 10 rankings, with NFL executives, coaches, and scouts ranking the league's top players at the position. The network published its quarterback ranking on Monday morning, with Josh Allen slotting in at number 3 among his peers. A veteran executive was particularly harsh in his analysis, calling Josh Allen one of the most overrated players in the NFL, the executive told ESPN. Now, look, I wouldn't go as far to say Josh Allen is overrated. I think people just like to throw the word overrated without knowing the actual meaning to the word. The word overrated is abused so much in the sports world, particularly. I'm not even sure people know what context to use it in at this point. Define overrated in football terms. Tell me what your definition of overrated is. This executive to me comes off as harsh, and I'm guessing mean unintentionally. I'm all about speaking my mind, presenting the facts, and I respect people's opinions, but this executive is wrong about Josh Allen. Overrated? How? Explain to me how, in what way? How is he overrated? Because he hasn't gotten to a Super Bowl? He hasn't gotten the Bills to the Super Bowl? That's why he's overrated? There are a lot of players who are great position players and have never sniffed a Super Bowl in their careers, and we don't talk about them like this. Josh Allen, to this point, the criticism he faces is just comical and silly. I think what it is, when it comes to Josh Allen, he's the most misunderstood NFL quarterback. Some of these guys are just in the minority, but I think Josh Allen, the quarterback, is good, but he's reckless at times. However, Allen's physical attributes make up for his reckless style of play. So yeah, you can say he's the one holding himself back from how good he can really be. You can say the only thing keeping him from being one of the league's top tier quarterbacks is consistency, right? You could point all that out. But can we be kind enough to actually admit that he is a superstar and clearly has done enough that he cracked the top 3 among NFL quarterbacks? And while I think there are definitely criticisms that you could come up with for Allen, and some of them are fair and legitimate, but calling him overrated is just idiotic. It's silly. What the hell are you smoking? Have you watched this man play? And to think he's not a top tier quarterback in this league because he can't beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the playoffs is ridiculous. It's flat out ridiculous. He just can't seem to get over the hump. There's a lot of players that can't seem to get over the hump. Josh Allen is not the only one. He can't really, I mean, if we're being honest here, we can't really put it all on him. How about blaming the defense? The defense was atrocious. Gave up too many big plays to Patrick Mahomes, and we can say that's the reason they lost. Allen plays his ass off just for the defense to let him down when it counted against the Chiefs. So Allen has taken some swings, and he's hit on a lot of them. And yes, he's missed on some of them as well. He's also made the Buffalo Bills relevant again. They didn't become playoff contenders again until he got there. The one thing I do know about Josh Allen is that he's mentally tough, and he'll put his body in harm's way to make a play. Sometimes he can be a bit reckless and careless with the ball and turn it over at the damnedest times. But there were moments in that AFC game last January where he looked like the best quarterback in the NFL until the fourth quarter, where he came down you know, I mean, where it came down to him making proper decisions, and unfortunately, he just didn't. But he clearly was outplaying Patrick Mahomes, if you want to keep it real. But even though he made a few bad plays on that final drive, he still drove the Bills into field goal range late in the fourth quarter. But kicker Tyler Bass missed the game-tying field goal. How about blaming the kicker? So there was enough blame to go around for that heartbreaking loss. It's just for Josh Allen and the Bills, they can't seem to figure out the Chiefs. Look, he got one vote of the 74, 75 people that Fowler talked to for the best quarterback in the NFL, and he got MVP votes last year, first place. The Josh Allen Patrick Mahomes debate is much closer than people think. Literally, there's enough metric to make that argument that he's right there with Patrick Mahomes. I mean, we can say that. There's been talk about Allen being the second best quarterback behind Patrick Mahomes. Overall, I don't think he's overrated. He's ranked third on the poll. That's not being overrated. You can argue he can be second. You can argue he can be fourth or fifth if you put him, if you put Lamar or Burrow ahead of him. It's debatable. Now, he's not Patrick Mahomes, but I think when and if, the Bills beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, then everybody would feel somewhat differently about Josh Allen. I think he has to prove he can beat the Chiefs, get to a Super Bowl, and maybe even deliver a title to the city of Buffalo. Yes, he turns the ball over constantly. I know. I watched the game. But he's got the most touchdowns since 2019. We're watching the best quarterback we've ever seen, and he's got 23 more touchdowns than Mahomes and then every other NFL quarterback. I don't get why he's so unappreciated when he's a productive quarterback, has taken a franchise that had made the playoffs before he got there one time in the last 19 years. And you folks want to slander him and come up with takes like this, these wild takes, disrespecting this man, given all he's done since he's gotten to Buffalo. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm not saying he's better than Patrick Mahomes, because he's not, but we're talking about him like he shouldn't be regarded as one of the premier quarterbacks in this league. It's not on Allen that his defense never shows up in the playoffs. Allen's playoff numbers are outstanding. Okay? Those are facts. His numbers are outstanding. Boneheaded turnovers, yes, but he doesn't turn the ball over much in the postseason either. Most of his turnovers came in the regular season and some close games, right? The only thing that's overrated is the turnover narrative when it's never the reason the Bills lose in the playoffs. So it's baffling to me when I hear these people, as if they know what the hell they're talking about, or as if they know football, casting him off as overrated. Reality eventually has to set in on what we're looking at in a quarterback. Take into consideration that Josh Allen is having to play in the exact same era as Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs, and here's the reality of it, are just coached and schemed up better than Buffalo. And what I do know about Josh Allen is that he's an absolute freak show. That's what it is. And he's a touchdown machine. We're talking like this man is a bona fide scrub or a bum when he's not. Stop it. He is not overrated. I don't know what that executive is smoking. I don't know why he feels that this man is overrated, but he got it all wrong. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. Don't forget to do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button. I'm getting out of here now. It's hot on my patio. It's real hot out here. I'm sweating like I'm in a sauna or something. I'm going to get back inside so I could feel cool off a little bit. And then I got to run an errand. But we'll talk soon, everyone. Please, if you guys like this video, you guys know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Like this video. Share this content. Thanks, everyone. We'll talk soon. It's been fun. Peace.